is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Curtis Samuel, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side. And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. And to me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up. Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky. Fields on 1st down. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now 1st down throw. Fields steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. First down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Fields. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Well, these are the situations that really test a defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Fields. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. On 2nd and goal. Fields. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
It's back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Now Carr. And that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. That one complete. He finds Shark. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's got his man on the out route. On 1st down, Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Fields drops it off for Chubb. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Anthony Schwartz, 71 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Carr now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's good for 28 yards. Carr to throw again. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DJ Chark on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carr will look to throw. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
The Seahawks take over first down at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He's got a man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 69 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on 1st down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback because that was awfully close.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before half for Carr. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. From the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Fields buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Fields trying to throw for it. And it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a forward DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Carr. Dancing to his left. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he leaped over him. And a little bit of daylight. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Deliver and accept it. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So after the pick 6, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. I'll tell you what. And they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller is thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks will get the football back in outstanding field position. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Fields on third down. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Credit there goes to those guys up front.
Certainly does, but we're also seeing how quarterbacks are doing it nowadays on the sneak. When I played high school ball, my coach John Ford used to say, just get down behind those guys and pick up the first down. Now these guys might hesitate a count, use their vision in their eyes, and find the crease and dive for it that way.
Shaquille Leonard, the all-pro, in on the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing on third down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Sly able to put this one through. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return from his end zone is Grant. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Carr. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Carr. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Again, it's Carr. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 58 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On second down and 4. Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here. He's got a man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Quez Watkins, 77 yards. And the Seahawks use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point by Slade is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Carr. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8 from the gun. It's a give to Chubb, and he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Right now.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have regained the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal there can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return from his end zone is Grant. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Throwing his car. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
It's only 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd have to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a yard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Carr. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.